Hey guys, this is Martin Potter 90 and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. So in this episode, yes, this guy is going to show us something very important. He's going to show us how to catch a Pokemon, and I'm just saying yes for you guys to see. Nah, I'm kidding. I obviously do not know how to catch a Pokemon. That's why I'm making a walkthrough of it. So, the dude finds a Rattata. And dude uses a Pokeball. Yeah, you sure know how to catch Pokemon, right? At full health, level 5. I don't think you can even find a Rattata at level 5. But whatever. Fine. You got a Rattata. Whatever. So yeah, that's how you do it. You weaken the first Pokemon are easier to catch. What a jerk. That guy really gets your hopes up if you're like, you know, trying to capture a Pokemon and you're like, what? I can't capture it like the dude did. Or whatever. Okay, you must have like a Master Ball or something. So whatever. We find a Pidgey. Okay, we can find Pokemon from Kanto as well as Pokemon from Johto. We can capture... well, we can find Pidgey. Pidgey is a, kind of like the standard normal type that was, introduced Generation 1. Yes, okay, I have to stop talking about Generation 1. I have to stop being so nostalgic. Okay, Pidgey isn't really that good. In my opinion, Spearow and Fearow are a lot better because they're easier to raise, they evolve quicker, and plus they learn Drill Peck, because Drill Peck until Generation 4 was a lot better than Fly, for example. So, you know, in my opinion, Fearow kicks more ass. Fearow is easier, and Dodrio kicks a lot more ass. Did pretty good there, I have to say. Okay, so, Sentret. Okay, second Pokemon that we can find here. Sentret is a normal type Pokemon introduced here in Generation 2. In my opinion, it isn't really that good of a Pokemon. I'm not going to be using any of the Pokemon that we can find on this route. In my opinion, Rattata, which we can also find in this route, is a whole lot better in comparison, at least. The only good thing about Sentret is that, you know, it can learn Surf, and, you know, if you want to split the Surf and Waterfall thing in this game, it's pretty good, at least. You know, if you have, like, at least in Generation 4, I'd find it good, because, you know, you can split it between, like, I don't know, a Gyarados or a Feraligatr. I mean, Waterfall would be a lot better for them, but, you know, just something that, you know, you could do. Okay, I don't feel like reading any of these Pokemon entries, and I really don't want to give these Pokemon nicknames because I'm not going to be using them. So, oh, and another Pokemon that we can find here, sadly, I don't think that, well, we haven't run into it, but, I'm just going to try once more, and if not, I'll just talk about it. I'll show it. Oh, okay, no, Pidgey begs to differ, so, okay, I won't be sending it out, showing it, I'm sorry. Another thing, yeah, that Pokemon was Hoppip. Yes, Hoppip is a grass and flying type that you can find, so, if you didn't pick Chikorita, it's a very early grass type Pokemon that, you know, you could use. I don't really find it to be that good, but it's actually really fast for a grass type. It was like the first fast grass type for them. Honestly, I find Sceptile to be a lot better, but whatever, okay. So here is Route 46, where we can find Geodude. Yes, Geodude is one of the wild Pokemon that we can find here. I do not feel like attacking a Geodude because I'll do shit to that. But whatever, you can catch Geodude if you have Chikorita. I definitely recommend Geodude. Geodude is like a sturdy rock that can take everything that's not water or grass in like very small letters. Okay, we can also find Spearow. Spearow is definitely the way to go if you want a good flying type Pokemon. In my opinion, it kicks a lot more ass than Pidgey and Hoothoot, which we can find on Route 29 at night. Hoothoot, when it evolves into Noctowl, it becomes like this kind of a special wall if you, well, it doesn't become a special wall. It gets a lot of special defense, and people use it in Wi-Fi battles now as a special wall. Now, I don't find it to be really good. I like it for how it is, but I don't think it's statistically it's that good. Well, statistically, well, in terms of stats, you get what I'm trying to say. So, whatever, these Pokemon keep breaking out of the balls, and I hate that. Okay, another Pokemon that we can find here in the morning is, a certain Pokemon that... Oh my god! I'm just kidding, I don't want to, rip him off or anything, but yeah, we can find Phanpy, and, Phanpy is pretty good and all that. It's rare, we can only find it in Crystal, but this piece of shit flees, so whatever, I don't want to use it or anything on my team. I don't find it to be that good. Anyway, honestly, out of the ground types, I'd even go with, like, Sandslash before Donphan. Plus, and when Pokemon earned abilities in Generation 3, it earned a way better ability. So, good morning. Okay, if you're in the morning, people will tell you good morning, and if you're out at night, they'll be like, oh, you're out late. So, yeah. Okay, so here's the Pokemon Center. We can heal. I do not like to spend my time talking to irrelevant characters, so I'll just be getting nah, not 10. I'd go with like 6, yeah. Because, you know, like the Jews, I have to... Oh my god, I hate this about this game. I start talking about Jews, and the Jews make me... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not racist or anything. The Jews made me screwed up. I was gonna say that, but okay, whatever. So, okay, here we can find Caterpie, as you saw before, and as you're seeing now again. Wow. Okay, we can find Caterpie. Caterpie is pretty crappy. I used a Caterpie, and I definitely did not like Butterfree in terms of, you know, in terms of offense. In terms of status and all that stuff, it's great because of Sleep Powder and Poison Powder and Supersonic and all that stuff. I really like that. Plus, I like the Compound Eyes ability that it earned in Generation 3, but I wouldn't really use it here. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of Pokemon that, you know, are not very usable here. And I'm not even running into any of them. So, whatever. You know, whatever, man. I'm not even running into any of these Pokemon. Come on. Come on, give me a Pokemon that's not a Caterpie. Because I don't seem to remember correctly what Pokemon... Oh my god, it's like the 3rd Caterpie I ran into in this episode. And the 6th overall. So, yeah. Apparently the Pokemon here are not letting me just take a look at where they are or anything. Okay, yes, we can also find Weedle. Something that I like to say about Weedle and Caterpie is that honestly, all bug types, they had very sucky moves, except for Heracross and, nah, just Heracross. Well, maybe Silver One was pretty good for, like, Scyther, at least, if you bred it. But whatever, it's not, like, horrible. But the majority of bug types have very bad moves. And it couldn't even learn any good Poison-type moves until Generation 2, actually. So, yeah. Weedle isn't very good. None of the bug types well, not in my opinion, but, you know, from what I can see, aren't very good Pokemon, you know, to use unless you like poison or, other status conditions. You know? I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. That was very jerkish of you. I like that red Pokeball sign that appears, you know? And it's youngster Joey, yeah, how you doing? Oh wait, wrong kind of Joey. So he sends out a level 4 Rattata, which he, for the rest of Pokemon history, will not stop bragging about. This guy is like the stereotype of a kid who likes to brag about his Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say anyway, but whatever. I just said it like twice or thrice. Oh my god, he said thrice! Okay, I said it 3 times. I really like the word thrice. Because it's like twice, but it applies for 3, you know? Heck! I lost again. Doggone it. I'll be doggone. Your Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. You have to battle. That sounds very funny. In my head, at least. Okay, so, another youngster. Okay, Mikey. I think I'd call it Mikey because, you know, if it had, like, the CK, it'd be like Mickey. You know, like Mouse. Nah, I'm just kidding. Why did I laugh at that? I don't know why I laughed at that. But, you know, it'd have, like, the CK, like Mickey Mouse or, like, Mick E. Jagger. I don't know. Speaking of that, Mick Jagger's turning 70 this year. What the hell is he gonna do? He keeps earning stuff from performing on pay-per-view. What a jackass. I'm not gonna switch out Pokemon. Why did I do that? Oh, something I'd like to talk about. This sucked. Look at this. Look at this. This sucked. Until Generation 3, Pokemon had like these generic things. Look at Cyndaquil, Scorcher. Look at Scorcher and Sentret. They have the same fucking look like a prototype for Skitty. And Spearow and Pidgey, they all look like fucking Pidgeys. My god. Weedle at least had an original one. Okay, fine. But, my god, I just hated that. I just hated that, and I had this little quick rant. I'm sorry to anybody, but I just have to say that that really sucks. Okay, so this guy is pretty annoying, and he's using his fucking Rattata at me. My god, why did these have like the generic Pokemon that you can find in any beginning route? Something I like to say. At the time when I was recording Fire Red and Leaf Green, I was very inexperienced, and thanks to people like, you know, that guy that I quoted before, you know, I kind of learned a lot about Pokemon, and he definitely wouldn't. I don't know if he would be watching this. I don't know. I just hope he is. But you know, oh my god, a Pokemon that's not a Caterpie. Okay, we can find Ladybug, the half-star Pokemon. I'm just kidding. No, it's called the 5-star Pokemon. But like, I think this guy actually said it. The guy that I'm talking about. You all know who I'm talking about. Good old Chugga. Yes. He calls it like the very crappy Pokemon that definitely does not deserve 5 stars in anything. I'll just be capturing these Pokemon just to fill slots in my team, and I'll be getting rid of them, except for at least one that can use like Cut, Flash, or any other HM move, which we haven't seen HMs or anything yet, but you know, I'm just letting you know that we'll need to be using those as well, because any game has it. It's timid. Oh. Okay, Ladybus sucks. I mean, the first time when I was playing like Emerald and I captured it, yes. In Generation 3 they also had that little girl that said that thing as well. Okay, so I'll be talking as I face this guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty nice thing to say, ain't it? Okay, Ladybug really sucks, and when I first played Emerald I was like, oh my god, this thing doesn't learn any offensive moves. New like Light Screen, Reflect, Safeguard, and Baton Pass, I think. And I was like, oh my god, how can this thing attack? And when I tried to level up a lower leveled one, it learned Comet Punch. I was like, oh my god, this move sucks. No offense to Hitmonchan, or I don't know if anything else can learn. I don't remember, but I know that Hitmonchan can learn it, and Hitmonchan isn't really that good or anything. But you know, it's not Ladybug bad. You know, it's just outclassed by other fighting types. But we didn't even run into a Hitmonchan, which we cannot do, but you know, whatever. Let's just face this Caterpie. Even though I have 3 HP, I can face this Caterpie and KO it? Do not KO me. Yes. Okay, so this Caterpie's just gonna either tackle or string shot me, but whatever, I'm gonna go with a potion. What a jerk, this guy doesn't use string shot. I mean, in Fire Red, these guys always use fucking string shots, and they're not even using it here. Okay, that critical hit wasn't bad, actually, I must say. It came pretty good. Ah, you're too strong. Okay, something that I hope you guys completely forgive my ignorance, but I don't know. I mean, I know what Cyndaquil is modeled after, but I'm not really familiar with like the Pokemon that the animal that Cyndaquil is based on, or off, or whatever the term would be for that. I think it would be based on. It's based on an Echidna. I don't know what the fuck an Echidna is. I mean, I looked at it in Wikipedia and I saw images. And there we have Hoppip. There we go. Okay. Hoppip appeared. Hoppip, I'm not going to capture it or do anything about it. But I'll just take it out for experience because it cannot do damage. Ha ha ha. I forgot to tell you that Hoppip can only use Splash and Tail Whip until a certain level where it does not learn that. But it has Synthesis, which isn't bad because you can use a Switch Tree strategy. And once you earn a crappy move, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye-bye, Hoppip. Stop using your fucking Synthesis. This in Mystery Dungeon pissed me off a lot. It kept using that, and I did not know how to turn moves off in that game. And here we have the Dark Cave. Okay, so I've been ranting a lot, and I haven't really been talking about the Pokemon in the area or anything. I have to say that was pretty jerkish of me. Okay, I'm going to talk briefly about the Dark Cave. You can't see shit in this cave, unless you, you know, whatever. Unless you nothing. Forget that. We can run into Zubats. Zubats are poison and flying types that eventually will evolve into Crobat. They earned an evolution in this game. Yes, and they're really fast, and they can deal some pretty good damage. I wouldn't go with it, at least maybe in this game. I don't know, but I'm not like a huge fan of Zubats. I just don't adore them. But you can use one. It will come in handy against a couple of gyms as well. We can also run into Geodude again. I'd honestly tell you that you should capture this Geodude. There is actually, I think there's only one more Pokemon here. In caves, which is something that, in caves, which is something that we'll be seeing, you know, in the relative future. We can find, oh my god, I can't get that item, can I? I don't know. I'll just put what it is. I don't know. In the relative future, we'll be running into caves and we'll be seeing Pokemon like Zubat and Geodude. Ah, that kind of fucked up my vision a bit. Nah, not really, but for like just a second, like barely a second, I did not like that. Okay, if you want another grass type, or if you want a grass type and you do not like that piece of crap that calls itself Hoppip, you can catch yourselves a Bellsprout. Bellsprout is not like excellent or godly or anything in terms of a grass type Pokemon. I mean, I could actually go with like a Hoppip's final evolved form before going with a Bellsprout, but maybe that's just what you guys think about it. It's not excellent or anything, but it's a decent grass type Pokemon that you can use, and you know, it's not total crap. Plus, I'm just catching it because, well, I'll be showing you in the next episode why. Ha! Okay, so, whatever. If, yeah, this guy right here. Oh, before I talk about this guy, who in my opinion looks really fat. Well, not really fat, but looks fat. Okay, we have these items, like the berries, these stuff. They can cure different status conditions. Just like, you know, in Generation 3, they introduced all the sets of berries, you know? So, yeah, okay, so we won't be actually going to this guy in quite a while, so just ignore him for now. He doesn't give anything really important, but whatever. So, can I run into like a Pokemon before I face this trainer? Because even though some people like the guy I just talked about do not like to show every single trainer battle that is not required, there we go, it's not required, I, on the other hand, do. And I also think that talking about the Pokemon in the area is very nice as well. So we found a Pokeball, cool. I can replenish after using 2 of them, I think. Yes. I know that I used at least 2. So, this bug catcher, is it? Yeah, I know, he's got like Caterpie, Weedle, and maybe something else. Maybe he has like multiple Caterpies and Weedles. So, honestly, if you pick Chikorita, as I said before, you should definitely catch a Geodude, or you should catch a Bellsprout, and use a Bellsprout against the Flying type Gym Leader. No, just kidding. You should catch a Bellsprout, and you should keep it. Just keep it in your party, because when... Oh, I do not want to switch out. Why do I keep pressing A? Because, you know, once you... How do I say this? Once you arrive in the next town... Why was that so hard to say? Once you arrive in the next town, you can obtain a Pokemon that also has a type advantage. As a matter of fact, we'll be seeing it. And it has a type advantage against flying types, so it's great, you know? Oh my god, when will I learn Ember? I think it's like a level 10 or... Oh, I have to stop pressing that damn A button. Ugh. Okay, so I think I'll learn it like level 10 or 11 or something. Or 13, or 14, nah, I know that I'll learn it at least at level 11, if not then at level 13. I don't know, it's a fight between 10 and 11, really. So, if you're picking Chikorita, is pretty much the hardest starter, even though, oh my god, it's like the 3rd time already. I have to stop pressing that A button. And I kept just saying that. Okay, let me just say, if you're using a Chikorita, then definitely get Geodude or get the next Pokemon that I'm going to be showing. If you pick Cyndaquil, then it also wouldn't be bad, and if you pick Totodile, then again it wouldn't be totally bad. I'd go like the best option for Pokemon is Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal is definitely Cyndaquil because it has a type advantage against all the Pokemon. And I'll just see if I can run into something else, because maybe we can fight something else. No, we can. We can just run into this Bellsprout. Okay, I don't know. If there's something that important, I'll just put it later. Okay. Okay, we arrived in Violet City. So, in the next episode, we're gonna be touring Violet City. See you guys. Smart Potter 90 out.